Hey guys, it's your boss bestie Kiani here, and today we want to get into the 3 ways to speed up any process. 3 ways, 3 steps, 3 things you can do to speed up any process. Let's go. Step number 1 is to get down to the root of any problem. So most advice that people give you, or most things that you'll read or whatever, it'll just give you the keys to treating the symptoms. It'll give you the keys to skimming a little bit, but it won't get you down to fixing the problem. In order to eliminate any real problem or any problem at all, you have to get down to the cause. So say you have a cold, and a cold is a virus. You know, when it gets into your body, it has to take its time, it has to run its course, and then it'll leave. But in the meantime, the only thing you can do is feel crappy. So you have to go get over-the-counter medicine, or maybe you'll go to the doctor and get some prescribed medicine. But either way, it's not going to remove that cold. It's just going to take away the symptoms. The root of most of our problems in anything that we try to do or anything that we do is, guys, here it is. Us. We are the root of our problems. Why? Because things that you try to do, you have to understand anything that you do, everything in the world, everything is a process and everything takes time. With getting down to the root of the problem, which means us, we have to identify, well, what is our problem? How are we standing in our own way? Our habits and our mindset is the problem to a lot of things that we incur, or a lot of, things that we have going on. So for example, people usually have like a New Year's resolution of working out and going to the gym. They trying to get summertime fine, or somebody, they had a lot of fun in the summer. They went on some trips. They went on a cruise or something. And now they've gained a little bit of weight, so it won't be wintertime cold. But here's the thing. You're all hyped up in your mind. You see the results of a person that you see that's been working out, or you see so-and-so was built like this, or, okay, they going under the knife. Okay, man, I'ma just work out. So you start working out for a little bit, everything good, but then all of a sudden you lose your zeal. Why? Because you didn't see the results that you wanted within that small amount of time. You have to understand, it's not about just going to the gym. There's many other factors that play into that summertime body or that wintertime body that you want. You have to eat a certain way. You have to work out at certain times when you can. You have to be consistent with your workout. You have to have a certain posture in your workout. You can't, you're going to be working against yourself if you don't do things right. So you have to lay a good foundation in order for those things to flow how you want them to. A lot of times we're impatient. A lot of times we're inconsistent. We'll go to the gym. Dang, I'm so sore, girl. I went to the gym today. I am just so sore. I can't do it anymore. Now you got that muffin top still, and here come the summer. Because you wanted to stop, because one time of feeling that pain or one time of feeling that, it stopped you. And now you in the same limbo. Now you're going to keep selling yourself that same dream that put you in the gym the first time. And then it's going to keep seeming like a good idea. You're going to keep visualizing yourself with that body, but you're not ever going to get that body unless you go under the knife. You got that money? You got that time? You want to be talked about? I know you don't care, but I'm just saying, for real. Using that, or knowing that, we're going to roll into step number 2 is going to be your understanding. Understanding that everything takes time. Everybody wants microwave results. And that's not logical. That's very illogical. Some things you can get fast, like food. That's it. Yeah, you can get results kind of fast if you go under the knife. But guess what? It's still a process with that too. Because after you go under the knife and then you get your lipo, or you get whatever you're trying to get, or you get your teeth fixed, or you get laser skin removal, or whatever you're going to do, there's still aftercare that's needed. There are still steps that you're going to have to take to keep up whatever it is that you went under that knife for, or whatever you went to go do that for. You still have to maintain it. I know when people get like different kind of surgeries and stuff, they send your aftercare instructions home. We want you to do this. We want you to do this. You can't drink this. You can't take this. You got to do this. You got to do that. Okay, and that's temporary. You're like, okay, so how long I got to do this? Oh, just for this time? Okay, cool. That ain't long at all. By the time I get finished, girl, I'm going to be okay. It's the same thing with anything else. People still have to get massages. People still have to wear fajas and wraps and all of that, just to keep it in place. Because that you got the fat and stuff taken out fast, or you got the results of moving things around real fast, but you still have to take steps to maintain after that. Understand too, anything that's obtained fast probably will not last. That's just nature. That's just how it happens. Because things gradually grow over time, like trees, like plants, like anything that's alive. It takes time. It was once a seed, but it had to go through a process. It had to have things happen to it in order to grow. The last example for this second step, you see somebody drop a product, or you see somebody come out, I'm a photographer or whatever, and then it seems like that product just booms, like it hit the market and then everybody wanted it, everybody want a piece of it, everybody doing it. Or that person that's doing photography, dang, they got so many testimonials, they got so many different pictures, they got so many different things out, and it seemed fast to you because it's new to you, because it just dropped out for the public eye to be seen. But you don't understand that before or prior to dropping that person spent years researching what they needed to do, honing the skills to produce that product, to be a photographer or to do whatever they were going to do. Like, all of that took time. That could have taken years, and that's all a step. That's all a process. And it was nice in the end, but the process still had to be endured. You can't skip nature. You can't reverse that. It's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is go through it. The last step of these 3 steps to speed up any process, rather, is to know that a routine works best. A lot of people go to the gym. A lot of people do a lot of things. You have to organize your time. And in order to organize your time, you have to say, okay, I'm going to do this at this time, or I'm going to do this at this time, and I'm going to do it at this time every day. People put their children on birth control, like a birth control pill. Well, guess what? In order for that pill to be effective, you have to take that pill at a certain time every day, or you have to take it every day, period. You don't just take the birth control pill one time and then you'll never get pregnant again. Everything is a process, but we are so conditioned to wanting things fast. We're trying to skip it, and then when it doesn't work out, oh, that didn't work, next product. Girl, I was using that and it took forever for my hair to grow. It took forever for your hair to grow because you did not use it the way it's supposed to be used, because everything is a process. Any bottle of hair growth or any workout that you do is going to tell you have to do it for X amount of time. You need to do it this time of day, this time of day, this time of day in order to do this. It's the same thing with medicine. If they give you antibiotics to treat an upper respiratory infection, okay, well, you got to take this one in the morning and at night for 7 days. Everything is a process, and you only trick yourself out of understanding that or getting that real growth, basically throwing in the towel before you make it to the finish line, because you're not fixing yourself. You're not fixing your mindset. You're not understanding how things really work. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single step. And do you know what that means? That means that it's a process to everything that you're trying to do. If you have a hard time in a routine, or maybe you're in a rush or whatever, spice it up for yourself. Make it fun. Make comparison. Put yourself in a race with yourself. Take some before and after pictures. Find a friend to do it with you. Get an accountability partner. Just make it a way kind of fun in order for you to get through it. Also, you can speed up a process by gradual increase. So you started in the gym. You don't really go to the gym like that. So you got little weights. You got the 5s and the 10s. Well, that's not going to build much muscle. You're going to get used to the routine, and then you're like, okay, well, what's next? You got to up the ante. You got to go to the 20s. You got to go to the 45. Just like with, say you go buy a skincare product, or you go buy a cleanser from Neutrogena. Well, baby, you read them directions, and it's going to tell you, okay, you can use this product X amount of time. Try it once a day just to see how this works. And then you can gradually increase to 2 times a day for faster results. Your mindset, your habits, your understanding of life and how science and nature and anything works is the key to speeding up everything you're trying to do. Anything you're trying to do. You have to manage your time. You have to organize or work whatever it is you're trying to do into your busy schedule or into your time or into your day, so that you'll be able to see that growth, or you'll be able to see those changes. And once you get through that, and once you process that, and once you just take those steps and nibble and eat at it a little bit at a time, then that's when you'll see the real results that you're looking for. You got to run to get to the finish line. You don't just start at the start and then you're genie bobbing and you're at the finish. It's a process. You got to run there. You got to go there. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being tuned in. I tried to make it small, but I talk so much. I hope y'all have a good day. Change those habits.